Just focus on taking some nice deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And reach up to the sky. Get a good stretch in your back, stretch in your wrists. Here we'll lean back, head tilt all the way back. Feel that stretch in your chest, and then come forward. Kind of open up the chest a little bit. And then come up onto your feet. Reach up again. Bend forward. Just let your body stretch out here. Release your neck. Let it just dangle. Come up. Without moving your hips, straighten out your back. You can look forward and then fold back down. Try to touch your toes or put your palms on the ground and let your head and neck relax. And then here, just sway side to side, stretching the legs, letting your knees bend as you move side to side. Just a nice, comfortable stretch, making sure you're breathing still. And bring your fingertips down to the ground and try to walk your way all the way to the other side. And walk yourself all the way to the front. Same thing. Keep breathing. Come up, straight back, but keeping your hips stable, and then fall back down. Taking some breaths here, just relax. Really feel the stretch in your legs. And then come all the way up, slowly curl yourself up. And we'll transition down onto the mat, onto your hand and feet, into something of like a plank position. Don't let your hips fall down too low or too high, just nice and even. And then go and pull your hips back to a downward dog. Take a couple of breaths. And bring your left leg forward into a lunge. Relax your right leg. Look up, breathe, take a deep breath and reach for the sky. Really feel that stretch in your right hip. And then come back down. Curl your toes back up. Plant your heel down. And bring your body up with your arms spread out. Take a breath. Really feel the stretch on that inside thigh. Fold forward and try to twist your body, keeping your weight over your feet, and look up to your right hand. And then come back down. Your arms spread out. And now rotate to the opposite direction, looking up over your left shoulder. And use your elbow to really help you get a deeper twist if you can. Remember to keep breathing. And come back into that warrior position. Straighten out your left leg. And fall and reach forward. Try to touch your left hand to the ground while keeping your legs straight. And if you can, try to twist and look up to your right hand. And come back to a warrior position. Let's bring our hips forward. So rotate your hips. Plant your right foot, your right heel down. And really feel that stretch in your right calf. And bring that right foot a little bit more forward. Then what we'll do, keeping our hips facing forward, is bend and try to touch the ground. You really feel that stretch in the left leg. And just as far as you can go, and remember to keep breathing. Then come up, bring both feet to the front of the mat, and fold forward. Keeping your hips stable, try to bring your back straight and feel that stretch in your hamstrings. In this position here is just really good to feel that stretch. And then bring that left leg back, your right leg back into a plank position. Try to hold this for a couple of seconds here. And then bring yourself into a downward dog position. Take a moment here, a couple of breaths. And come back into a plank. And then bring your right foot forward into a lunge position. Let your left leg relax. And come up. Take a deep breath as you come up. Feel that stretch in the left leg, left quad. And then come back down. And bring your leg up into a lunge position and move into a warrior pose. Trying to keep your arms nice and straight, your knee bent about 90 degrees, and your left heel on the ground. Fold forward. Try to touch your right hand to the ground and look up to your left hand. Feel a good twist in your back. Then come back up to the warrior position. Now we'll rotate to the other side. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Try to twist as much as you can. Feel a stretch in your back and in your legs. Remember to keep breathing. And then relax. Come back up into a warrior position. And straighten out your right leg and fold forward. Try to touch your right hand to the ground, the fingertips to the ground, and look up to your left hand. Then come back up. Bend your right knee. Bring that left foot a little bit forward and straighten out your hips to face forward and feel that stretch in your left calf. Make sure your hips are facing forward, nice and even. Straighten out your right knee and try to bend forward to touch the ground as much as you can. Feel that stretch in that right leg. A couple of breaths. Then bring your feet forward to the front of the mat. And reach up as high as you can. And then fold forward. Try to touch the ground. And keeping your hips straight and locked in, try to straighten out your back. And then fold forward. I just like to curl my fingers under my toes. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Just relax your neck and your head. Sway side to side a little bit here. Keeping a slight bend in your knees, reach to one side. And then travel your fingers all the way back to the other side. And come to the front. And just let yourself dangle here again. Nice, comfortable and easy. Keep breathing. If you want to, try to get a little bit more of a bend by reaching for your calves. And then we'll step back with the right leg, and then with the left, back into a plank position. Let's hold this for a little bit longer if you can. And then bring that left leg forward, kind of into like a runner stretch. Relax your right leg and try to look up as far as you can go. With this one, try to keep your hips nice and straight as well. Don't let them rotate. And then come back into a plank. Let's move it into a downward dog. Pull your hips back. And now we'll switch it over to the right leg. Bring it all the way forward. Relax your left leg and try to look up, keeping your hips nice and straight and facing forward. And then you can bring your leg back into a plank position. Try to engage your core when you're in that pose. And then we'll come into just a resting position. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And that's it. It's a good flow that you can kind of keep working on while you're out there. After a run is probably the best time to do this. Till next time.